Okay? If this causes another error on me to the point where my live stream ends again, like serious, I'm gonna be a little mad. Because come on, my internet should not be that shitty. No one is absolutely in my house that's on the internet. No one in my entire house should be on the internet. Everyone's just talking. I can hear it outside my living room. So this time, hey guys, the guy stars. I made progress, okay? So I'm going to shorten this up now. Okay, so I picked up 2 new weapons, or 3 new weapons. The Sybaris burst rifle kind of thing that shoots 2 bullets at the time. Dual other swords I sold after maxing out, and now I have a plasma sword in my arsenal. I want to go over here without any of you seeing something, but along with that, I am remaking Soma. I got rid of Oberon. That way I have space for Loki here, which that makes me happy. But you know what makes me even more happy? Wicca. Wicca. Wicca, 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 Wicca. I named this dog, it's a she. I named her after my actual dog. The actual Wicca, in reality, the actual Wicca is my own dog. So I named this dog after my dog. Because you know, dogs. And you guys notice a weird thing on my back. That's a new Loka sigil that I'm using to gain the ranks of the new Loka. Because in new Loka, there is a Sancti Tigress, which that is actually something I really want. Along with this Sancti Sedana. Along with that Red Veil here, I still need to do shit with. But I really want to get the Racta Ballistica along with the Racta Cernos and all that. The parent sequence has this, which I actually almost want, but I can't. I'm a little close. I'm a little close to next title, which my next title is Associate, and I'll have a Moa Spectre. But hold on, there's actually something I have to earlier. Okay, now this is questioning some of you people who actually know Warframe. Why am I doing this? Why am I kind of being friends with New Loka? Kind of being friends with a little bit of Red Veil? Trying to, yeah, you notice a few things. You notice that it's strange. I have Arbiter of Hexus, Cephalon Suda, and they're both allied. They oppose the parent sequence, and they're the main enemy of Red Veil. Cephalon Suda has the main enemy of New Loka and is opposed to Red Veil. So these two are allied. They're against these two. This officially enemy with here, and this just moved around. This has been neutral. So I'm on a syndicate fair share run to where all syndicates I can actually go to and just be friends with them. Be friends with all the syndicates. That way I can get almost anything from each. It's going to be a tough challenge to do. But I might be able to do it if I do it correctly. Once I get both New Loka and Red Veil to neutral, I'm going to go to Steel Meridian. I'm going to equip the sigil of them.
Do not underestimate us.
I underestimate you. Pretty much. Wear the sigil, that way I can gain reputation to neutral. And there, I'd have that I'm going to use. Would up with all 3 of those sigils. And then another 3 with the sigils of these 3. And for each mission, I'm going to run. For each mission, I'm going to run as a different class. Pretty much. With a different sigil. And it's just, yeah. Yeah, I just now understand that you can make more. That you can have more than just this one thing here. No, in fact, you can make more of these. And I just, yeah, I'm gonna rename this, like, I don't know, my main fighter or something. Or am I just, hold on. Because Excalibur might be in this forever. And he has, like, this thing called a, what was it called again? Exalted Blade? Yeah, Exalted Blade. As you see, Radial Javelin is the new third ability. There's been a rework on Excalibur. He didn't have Exalted Blade. Instead, it was Radial Javelin, which was the fourth ability. The third ability, I cannot remember. I believe it was like a super jump of some kind. But that third ability just got replaced by Radial Javelin, and Radial Javelin fourth ability has been replaced by Exalted Blade. And I'll actually show you what Exalted Blade is. As I'm gonna find something worth to go do. Maybe this Nitane extract hunt won't hurt. I might do that. Actually, no, you know what? I have enough Nitane. But, really, yeah, I've been working hard, you know. You know, guys. You know. Wait, do I have my plasma sword on? This time I want my plasma sword on. I need to make sure I do. Okay, I do. And I have the Soma with me. I'm gonna do, like, some Tower 1 stuff on the Void. Like, Tower 1 captures, maybe mobile, like, defenses and sabotages. Maybe even survivals. But I'm gonna do this capture first. And I'll use Exalted Blade if I have to, because, you know, the captures is not my strongest kind of thing that I do, because captures are a bitch. But yeah. Okay, something's going on with my nose. I'm really not liking it. But yeah, currently where I am, the time is, in fact, 8:13. So I don't got much time. I normally, like, am on until 9. And that's, yeah, that's all I do. I'm on till 9. And I thought no one would know.
Target located. Bring them in.
This is Exalted Blade right here. What you see is me shooting blades at this guy. Stop. Stop. Yeah, that's what I just did. I just summoned, like, a blade of, I don't know, electricity. And this ability relies on your own sword. So how I'm going to describe Exalted Blade, it's you putting your pure energy, your pure Warframe 10.0 energy into your sword. That way, it as a store. You put all your energy into your blade as like a storage kind of thing. But then you focus that energy through the blade to summon in some waves of that energy, which is highly focused to be like a sharp and deadly slash that can go a very, very, very far range. And yeah. And I somehow got a Tower 2 capture from a Tower 1 capture. Yeah. Yeah. So you see, I used the Plasma Sword for Exalted Blade. If I were to use Broken War, which some of you know I have Broken War, and know how amazing it is. What if I were to have Broken War with Exalted Blade? ability added in. Oh my god, you wouldn't believe how amazing I can be. I can show you what I can do with Broken War. Broken War mixed up with the Exalted Blade, that's kind of a little crazy. And, you know what, I miss using my Orthos. I mean, you gotta look at my Orthos. Look at my Bay. Look. She's so beautiful. This build looks nice. I mean, it looks wonderful, but why do I always feel like there's one thing that I should do that's missing from this? I don't know, it's just... Damn. But you know, Orthos, I'll still use you someday. I might use you now or later, or I'm gonna use you sometime. But if we take Broken War, we're still gonna use our Soma. And if we go to Ceres, which I know a mission on Ceres that is perfect for leveling things up, even though it's like a little challenging. It's a little challenging. Oh god, I'm gonna be stuck with, oh my god. Normally when I do this mission, I always hit a squad, and it's gonna scare me a bit being by myself. Because this is Ceres, it's pretty much a high level mission to do. And I normally just go 2 rounds and I'm okay with it. But normally people call this a Draco run.
You are going to capture the towers and decode incoming messages.
So I'm summoning out an energy plate, which this thing gives me energy, and I'm gonna need it if I'm all by myself here. I believe this guy's ready. Let's do this.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now.
Attack us, and we'll counter.
Okay, so you see how powerful Broken War is. Okay. Almost the right decision to bring it in on this kind of mission. Alright, now let's use Exalted Blade. I can now use my Broken War as a ranged melee weapon that summons in its own one-hit attack at every enemy seen. So I am now pretty much invincible at a range. I am like a god now with range. I have a godly weapon that now has a range that can now go a very far distance. And Exalted Blade also increases damage with your energy added, because it's like using energy channel. It's where you channel up all that energy. To where you channel all that energy up into your blade, that way it gains a little strength. That's exactly what Exalted Blade is. You focus so much energy into the blade that it just looks like this cool looking blade, and don't mind the color of it. It is like a gray bluish kind of color. It kind of looks like a boring color. I am sorry, I randomized this thing. I randomized the color palette of Excalibur, and this is what I got. I just leave it at what I got for random, and this is exactly what I got for random. so don't judge me. This is clearly not my fault. This is not my doing. No, in fact, I just randomize it and this is what I get, and just, yeah. Randomize things and this is what you get. I sometimes just randomize it once, but if I really just want to, I'll randomize it multiple times until I see something awesome. Holy crap, for the first time I actually got lag on Warframe. Warframe's like the game, even on console. Warframe's the game that never lags from anything. I mean, come on, I've went up to round 4 of this Draco run, which is like the most difficult level ever, but you can get Tower 4 missions from this. So, and surviving that round 4 caused no lag, and you should have seen what happened. Just take over 1,000,000 Eximuses, if you know what they are, and just times them by like 30. Just take an entire army of them and put them into a Draco run. That's how crazy it was. There's multiple little fire waves kept coming out, and just nothing ended. Multiple fire waves, bombs just everywhere, explosions across the area. It was just insane war on this area when I went to round 4 with others. And I'm telling you, it was with other people that the Draco run kind of went.
Deployed fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more messages?
Which normally I do 2 rounds, which is what I'm... Oh. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna extract with this guy. Apparently he doesn't want to continue. Still exiled. And normally 4 rounds gets me like 6 orc and sells you shit. Did you just see that Soma? Okay, earlier you saw it was on level 6, now it's at level 8 just from 1 round. You see what I mean? Just from this, you somehow get so much experience. No, anyway. This live stream kind of thing is titled for a reason, okay? I shall now stop with my progress and knowledge of Warframe, and tell you a little bit about my days, why things are things, and why, you know, well, in a way, things sort of changed. It's because of it's because of pause. Now, next week, for about 3 days, I'm stuck in one classroom for an entirety of almost 3 to 4 hours, taking a pause test. And it's off of the 3 sorting categories of, you know, like science, math, and English class, pause testing. You know, just gotta do those. You know, there's nothing else you could really do. There's kind of pause. If you like literally ditch pause, you're like if you ditch pause, you can't actually. If you like try to escape it, but you really can't. But anyway, pause is coming up next week. For like the first 3 days of the week, it's just pause. It's just pause for the first 3 days of the week. Just pause. Nothing else. Just pause. Nothing else. Serious. If I remember, I'm pretty sure I remember my schedule clearly. For 3 days, I'm in a class for about 4 hours. I go to lunch at the beginning of my, in the middle of my 3rd hour. And then I come back at that 3rd hour, and I'm continuing on with pause until 4th hour, until break comes by. So with the pause thing coming up, I don't even know if I can survive it. So I might not be on for about 3 days now. Like, serious, I haven't been on for 4 days. I haven't live streamed anything for about 4 days because I was so busy with all things of, Warframe and, trying to find some games that you guys might be interested in. And for a minute, I thought episode 5 of Minecraft Story Mode was out, but someone keeps on telling me that it isn't. I actually might go take a look at that tomorrow. Along with, also tomorrow, I have 2 new games. It's a new month, so for all those PlayStation Plus members, if you haven't already, go to the PlayStation Store. There should be 2 games you can get for free, all you PlayStation Plus members. But, new month, which means 2 new games. I have them downloading. I wish I could live stream them now, but it's going to almost take till midnight for them to fully download it. So tomorrow I'm going to see if there's a new episode on Minecraft Story Mode. That way I can be sure, and also I'm going to start live streaming me trying out the new games. Now I shall tell you the games right now. One of them was a voted game. It was having a fight between some cactus spaceship game that looked like Helldivers and more Nintendo kind of cartoonish version. Another game, I have no idea what the other game looks like. It almost looks like some weird indie game that I've never heard of or seen before. But yeah, and then there's this game called Broforce, and Broforce just won. It just won. It like raised almost 200 votes the moment this was sent out to everyone. Like, the moment the message or the notification of the voting thing coming up for the month, the moment it's been sent to everyone instantly went for Broforce because everyone knew what that game was. And so, yeah. The other game that's free is called Galaxy, which I have no idea what that is. I took a look at it. Kind of looks like, how do you describe it? It's like Helldivers, but it's 2D-ish. You're in space. You're flying around in a ship, and you're fighting enemy ships, and there's like all this stuff. It kind of looks like an RPG, okay? No. Now, the last 2 free games I got on February, last month pretty much, start last month, Nom Nom Galaxy and Hardware Rivals, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But those 2 games, haven't played them. Haven't even touched them after a while. For some reason, Nom Nom Galaxy kind of failed me and wouldn't let me do with it, really. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it was my PS4, but it kept on disconnecting me from others. I don't know if it was my internet or if my PS4 is just being crap or anything. But it was just doing that, so I just let it do itself for a while. And I might come back on solo now, since apparently playing online with others is a failure. But just, yeah. And if there is a new episode of Minecraft Story Mode and I just never decided to get it, I mean, come on. If there was and it's been out for a while, I'd probably I just be a little bit mad at myself because I have a season pass to like the entirety of Minecraft Story Mode. Why would I ever miss the 5th episode? I mean, come on, I've played all 4. I've never played an alternate. That's what I'm missing. Now I remember there was one thing I've been trying to think of for you guys. Like, I was planning something, but I couldn't remember. And now I remember. I've never made an alternate gameplay story. I've never made an alternate story of Minecraft Story Mode. You know, like, make a difference. I mean, I've been trying to be kind of the good guy with saving people and all that. What if I somewhat turn towards the other side of it and all that? So that's what I've been missing. I've been missing an alternate set. Oh my god. And so now I feel a little ashamed, man. I feel ashamed. And I remember one time, I'm trying to remember. Okay, so I've seen... Yeah, I also need to show you guys a little bit of what all the weapons and shields, it looks like, because it'd be cool to take a look. But really, I've clearly kind of lost myself here now. I believe I just said everything I needed to take off my mind. Makes me feel better. And don't worry about me. For some of you who might be really good friends and watch my channel, I'm not going to stress over pause. I mean, pause is hard, but the reason why is because it's, like, so boring to everyone who took it before. Like, anyone who took it in 7th grade, now taking it in 8th grade, is just going to find it so boring. That becomes so hard later on once you finally put your train of thought back into pause. So, don't worry about me. I don't lose my thought out of pause. I focus on it before I, like, ease into another world of mine. But yeah, some people need to stop stressing out about some things like the pause test or maybe a quiz or some kind. Just, I mean, nothing's really that hard if you're really intelligent, but it is hard if you keep on letting your mind drift away from what you're supposed to be focusing on. I mean, I let my mind drift every once in a while, but it wasn't during, like, the most important times, like maybe taking notes or anything. No, I'd let it drift if there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Like, if nothing important is ever mentioned, I'll let my mind drift. I mean, here's some things you should know about me. I am a very quiet man, yet when I am on almost the internet, I am very, 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 very social. And yet, my mom thinks I'm antisocial. I'm not antisocial. I'm just social on the internet. Just not around people. I don't know why, but I just get this weird feeling that I'm just not comfortable with. I don't know what the feeling is, but I'm just not comfortable with it. And, geez, yeah, I'm doing laps around my ship. I hope you guys don't mind that. I don't know. I could go jump. I could go jump right around the operator. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. He's my guy that I used to stone. He's the stoner. I'm getting hiccups now. Slowly dying. But just... now, more things to talk about me. Let's think. I'm that kind of guy who's really smart, but yet he plays video games a lot. So, I'm pretty much a nerd. Yeah, call me a nerd if you want me to, because I love Warframe. It's like a game I nerd on about, and yet I still keep my intelligence within a school. I still keep my ultimate smartness within a school, and keep my nerdy Warframe intelligence within my house. Okay? The fuck did I just see there? I believe I just saw something that didn't look right. That just disappears within the ground. Okay. But, yeah. Another thing, let's see. Me kind guy. I'm a really nice guy. I'm those people who actually decide to help out. You know? I've been that kind of person that made a lot of teachers happy. Like, I mean, serious, during my third hour class, which is science, that third hour is the last hour for one of my for the teacher that teaches third hour for me of science. And I'm always helpful for when we have to clean up everything to make it look all nice. That way for tomorrow, with classes, I always make it look nice. I actually am the one who does most of the work and makes teacher happy. I enjoy making people happy. I'd do anything to make some people happy. Especially when it's at school, because at school a lot of people are miserable. Everyone feels bad about themselves. I'm sorry, but I'm admiring how this functions. I don't know why, I just am. It literally almost looks like a throne, but anyway. Okay, so I'm a kind, caring man. I am shy, ultimately socially, and I am completely like the talkative nerd and all that. I talk a lot when I'm on the internet, at least with others. I play Warframe a lot. I'm nerdy about it, of course. I am very intelligent when it comes to talking about things. I mean, I'm one of those people, even though I'm a little bit non-talkative on social things, I still blurt out the answers. I still blurt during my classes, during math. And just, yeah, there's still a lot more, but I don't know how I'm going to describe more details of me. I just want to give you, like, basic things: the kind, caring, anti-social, real life, social internet kind of nerdy Warframer guy. That that's like a shortened, abbreviated, uh, basic description of me. I don't know if you want a detailed description of me, but I have a lot of like go from like very different kind of personalities and stuff. But now I'm running out of things to talk. I don't know exactly what to do anymore. I just want this to be a small little chat video along with an update to tell you that I'm going to be away for a while and all that. Just letting you know. I really do. Hope you guys at least had a wonderful day before this. I hope you have a wonderful day after this. And the only thing I have to say, and I'm going to say it right by my Wicca, baby. Right by my Wicca. Right? Right? Right by my Wicca Wicca. Right by my Wicca Wicca. Bye. Have a beautiful time. See you all later.